Hopefully everyone is doing well today. I have sent some folks off looking for, some fight over there. Uh, I got the Dow Chan today. Leveled her up to 66 stars, and now I've promoted her a little bit. Let's see where she's at. She is at level 60. She's at, looks like 2-star promotion. Um, Put her in some gear. Couldn't awaken her, of course, and threw an artifact onto her. Don't know that there's much else I could do with that right now. I've got this Aona girl. Leveled her up a little bit. Couldn't get her too far. She's now level 35 out of 40, which is, not phenomenal, but not too bad really, all things considered. I guess I can throw some skill upgrades on her. Probably. Let's see if there's anybody else I would rather do that with. Unfortunately, I only have so much dust. I have quite a few of the crystals right now, but I don't have a whole lot of dust, and I've got to put it on the people who will give me some immediate return on that. So I feel like that's probably going to be failing right now. Yeah, this will increase her damage, so let's go. Because I need to do as much damage to the dragons as I can, so it feels like the right way to go at the moment. Other than that, there's Wrath over here. Looks like I still have a little bit more I can do here. May as well bump her up a little bit more. I have 18 of the crystals and a decent number of these dusts right now. I only have 2 more to do here, which is good, because that's exactly how much dust I had to deal with. And then she's going to have all of her skills maxed out, which I think is good, because I feel like she's a pretty decent character overall, decent hero, if you will. I have this on her at the moment, this legendary artifact. Could get better stuff at some point, but that's where we're at the moment. Would be good to promote her, probably. I don't know. There could be a better way to go with that, but that's what I'm looking at right now. I think that's all. It's all fine and well, really. I can't quite get this done. I've tried a few times going to these, and I just am having trouble getting the legendary pieces from the Tempest or the Stick set specifically. I can do the fights, but I can't get the pieces I'm looking for. What do we have here for the gear raid? I think that what I've been doing previously was oh yes, I remember now. This is I tried this after I got Dao Chan again. Stage 13. Nah, nothing. No better than before. Just don't have the DPS for it, unfortunately. Tried switching her stances, just doesn't matter. What else do I need to work on right now? Let's see, we've got the faction trials over here. I did some of those earlier today. I think it's not, I'm not going to get very far in it at this time. If I put some levels out there onto my guys, because right now I have, I have improved Iona's level since then, so there's a possibility that she could do something. This other guy, I don't really know exactly who he is. Let's see. He is Jorge. And Jorge is the Rotten Mercenary. I haven't really looked at his skills yet, so this will be the first time I actually look at it. Damage scales off of defense. There's a 30% chance of inflicting 5% plague on the damage dealer when receiving damage from ground units. Deals 20% AoE magic damage to the inflicted and up to 10 enemies around them every second. Cannot be dispelled. Sounds terrible. His ultimate is auto cast. Whenever it's triggered, it increases his defense by 40%, inflicts plague on all targets blocked by the hero, and increases the damage of plague on all targets in range to 30%, lasting for 8 seconds. Alright. Seems like he's a AoE damage defender. During the ultimate, after dealing damage 5 times to a target not inflicted with plague, plague will be spread to this target, up to 1 target. Plague inflicted through spreading cannot spread again and will not spread to the target who's been inflicted with it. That one is not unlocked yet. I would have to promote him for that. Arena damage increase, so increased damage in the arena by 15%. Well, that's super cool. I didn't know that was even a thing. I wonder if I could upgrade him just ever so slightly. Like, I only have 3,190, but let's see. Okay, we can pop him up to level 14 easily enough with that. It's alright. So that's, it says we're in danger. This isn't particularly surprising. I feel like this will be one we will probably lose. Let's give it a shot. See how it goes. Clear the stage with no hero killed. That sounds unlikely. I haven't even looked at the layout yet. This is actually not even remotely possible. Well, let's stick our soul defender right here. Well, hold on. Where can I have the best chance of actually doing anything? What if we made a stand here near where they spawn? Okay, let's try throwing Aeon out first. And then, I guess, what, mage? Who slows them down? Sure, I guess. And then Voltus over here. And this guy here to get them in where they can pause for a second before they kill my guy. And maybe we can kill somebody, who knows? No, it's just not good. They made it through. They breached our defenses. So that is what it is. One got by. What a shame. What a shame. Now, if we had enough time, get the other guy out again, but no luck. Let's see if we can even make it through this. What is her ultimate? Each attack summons a star domain at the enemy's location, dealing 50% AoE damage. After a while, multiple stars will fall within the range of the star domain, dealing 30% AoE damage 4 times. Which is cool. Yeah, that was neat. It wasn't quite neat enough, maybe, but it was neat. Oh, what? A stun bug. I mean, I can stop them for a second. Not for very long. I wonder if I can kill one of them. No, not even one. It's neat. It's a cool concept that he is infecting them in that way. I didn't even get Voltus's thing there down. It's rough. It's a rough time over here. Alright, let's look at the stats for curiosity's sake. Looks like right now at this stage of the game and in these abysmal conditions, Voltus out DPS'd Aeona. Now, of course, Voltus is leveled up much higher, and he's also all the way awakened, and he is, I don't know, he has all of the things going for him as far as investment goes. The blue goblin down there, Elikos, he's not leveled up. He's not promoted. He's not anything. He's, I don't know, he's maybe level 30 or 40, I don't know. And then, of course, the zombie, I think he's level 1 because I haven't had a chance to do anything with him. I'm actually surprised he did you know, really any damage in his condition. Aona is like level 35. I think that's what we just got her to. So, you know, not much expected of it, and nothing ventured, nothing gained, you know. Equip gear to quickly improve heroes' BP. Oh, that's true. I could throw some gear on him. Didn't even consider tossing some gear on the dude. I did put some gear on Aona, however, so that's no excuse there. That's really it's really a point to be made. I don't have anything on him. Now I do. Now he's fancy. He's got a useless side effect on him. It doesn't actually do anything for him. So I'm sure that's it's gonna come into play somehow. Alright, now the primary thing that I'm doing here at the moment is trying to get the guild quest done. Sorry, it's not exactly the guild quest. It's actually the Drake's Chasm, the fight here, and we've got the Nightmare version of this. Let's, out of curiosity, see what we have here available. I think I shan't. I think I'll go back and let's try moving Autumn out and see if Dao Chan can handle this. In the gear raid that I tried earlier, she was not able to be very helpful, and then I tried it in a different gear raid, and again it was not good. Ended up having to switch her out for Neil. But you know, hopefully there's, you know, I think maybe I've given her a couple of promotions since then. I don't know. Maybe it'll blow my mind at some point. But for now, let's go ahead and playtest this group, I think. I feel like that's a reasonable thing to do. I don't have anybody leveled up yet who is I don't know. I'm not gonna try to do them right now. I think it's interesting. I'm looking at all these like arrow up things. I think that means they're recommended, right? Or something. No, that means that they're all part of the faction, doesn't it? I keep on forgetting how that works. Alright, anyway, moving on, let's do a bit of a playtest here and see what we've got. Alright, so I think we're gonna start in the old tried and true position of arrogance first, followed by pain. I'm gonna give it a shot and see if I really want Camille to be able to handle arrogance and aim. I'm not sure that she can still, but I want her to be able to, so I'm gonna actually try it and see if that works. And then it would be a 9 next, and she'll be over here because I feel, oh, nope, not over here. I put her in the wrong spot. Not very good at this. Alright, so we put her here. Then we'll throw Wrath out here. And I think we'll put Brienne next. And she can go here. Because theoretically, Dao Chan is gonna come through for us here. And hopefully this setup will keep them alive. We don't know for sure. But there's a possibility it could work. Throw Brienne, or Phelan rather, there. And then we're good to go. Now we just wait. And let's have a look at how things are looking. Okay. As usual, we've got Arrogant, Aim, Arrogance, and then Aim. However, what I don't see is a 9 next, and that's a little strange. So it's arrogance, aim, wrath, then a nice creeping up. Brienne after that, then Phelan, which again, all as expected currently. Now this girl can switch between healing and utility. I think we're gonna stick with the healing for the moment. Maybe indefinitely. We'll see. So it's I could perhaps switch over to the utility, but I'm not sure that that's a good idea, especially also just because my guys are not they're not quite fancy enough to stand a lot of these attacks. So I feel like we might want to keep the game going. Here's the first meteorite impact of phase 2. I don't know if she has any way, that's a problem. I don't know if she has any way um, to wipe detriments off of the characters she might. That's another thing I need to look at. I didn't notice any way for her to do that, but it's kind of unfortunate that at this point it wasn't being I would have thought, one of those three who Camille is being healed by could go down because she's a single target healer, and it's hard for her to keep too many guys up simultaneously under these conditions. But the fact that it was over in the other group is somewhat concerning. Doesn't bode well for the next stage, right over here, the next phase of this. But we'll see. See how it goes. Now I'm just gonna observe. So we've got arrogance, then aim, then a 9. Back to that order of things. Then wrath. And then Phelan is actually out DPS Brienne this time, which is good. That's what we were striving for with the upgrades to Brienne. But I also should have put her out earlier and pulled him back. Was not using my brain very well there, I think. I think overall they are doing more DPS than previously. And I also think that under these conditions, he's already at 20-something% from others attacking him. It may not matter. We may be able to do enough to kill the dragon either way. Not really sure. Only time will tell, I suppose. Now we're in phase 4. Is next. Let's knock them kind of low. See if they can recover before the next meteoric impact occurs. Here comes another infernal roar. Alright. Still kicking. There is the meteoric impact coming on the tail of that. Now what happens? Alright, they're doing pretty well overall, I would say. They've got some burning going on. It's not pleasant, but they did good. They did not die as much as they previously have. Let's have a look at the stats overall. All right, so where the healing is concerned, Dao Chan out-healed Camille. That's not unexpected because Dao Chan was healing the rest of the party, whereas Camille was healing 3 people, including herself. So that's good, I'm for it. Um, Arrogance did great. Aim did almost half of Arrogance's DPS, not quite. Anai has fallen down a little bit, I think, on her. It's not that she's fallen down on her DPS. What's happened is that Aim has gotten better. He's increased his DPS. So, that's a good thing overall. Wrath has actually increased his DPS as well, a little bit. Brianna is kind of fallen off. She's, she's not doing much better than Phelan at this point. And of course, then it gets down to Voltus, he's just so much lower than the next one. So he's definitely low man on the totem pole. Not sure who I can replace him with, but let's go ahead and I think we'll use that auto fight there to go after the dragon. I don't know how much it'll end up doing, but if we do 2 attacks, we'll definitely get the dragon. So it's that's what really matters here. Let's keep an eye here on what's going on. There's something to be said for placing out more nightmare units to increase the DPS of the others, because it increases their attack speed, which ultimately increases the DPS. All of the Nightmare faction increases whenever one of them is put out, so it is just something to keep in mind. But I don't know. It's not a beautiful sight out there, but then it's not terrible either. In this case, it knocked more of my guys out, I think, than it had. Before. That's funny. I was very close to being able to kill it, but just slightly off on that. It's funny. Some kind of numbers we're looking at. Not exact, but we'll see. Knock the dragon down to 2%. If I could be certain that someone else was going to come along and do this, then I would not finish it off. I would let somebody else do that. But the only one of my friends currently on appears to be digging in you, which is not one of my guild members. So unfortunately, that's not useful in this way. Yes, okay, there it is. I'm the only one on. It looks like others have not been on for some time now. Hours. Unlikely that they're gonna hop on and get it in the next 45 minutes. It's too bad for 55 minutes either, for that matter. Let's come check and see what we got over here. Nothing particularly of note. I would like to get this Gear Raid 2 done to get this huge stamina potion, but that doesn't seem to be in the cards tonight. Let's see if this other guy's creeping up on me or not. He's not at the moment. I wonder if he's going to wait till the last minute, or if he gave up and we slip into first. That would be cool. I'm not sure. It's a question. So, the Immortal Codex I was not able to do. That was a little much for my wee little heroes. Let's head back over to the War Room, go to Drake's Chasm, and I guess we do this again. It's a shame. I think it's the right answer, so let's do it. Auto fight this. May as well. Defikamuki. Nope. Defikamuku. Which one? 5-star hero or not? Oh, that's Defikamuku. It is 1:07 a.m. right now, and it is officially Christmas Day. It's been officially Christmas Day for 1 hour and 7 minutes thus far. And I think I was already told Merry Christmas for someone. It's always a good thing. I don't have any particular plans for the day, as we did most of our Christmas stuff days ago now. I think I'm gonna do something small, but nothing exciting on my Christmas Day this year. How about you guys? You have anything you're doing? Looks like I did worse that time than before. Interesting. 1897. Still good enough, though. Good enough. All we needed was 2%. Pretty sure we got it. Alright, so we got that. Let's claim this, which is 20 guild coins, 20 guild activity tokens, and 5,000 gold. I like it. It seems legit to me. Is there anything else that I need to do on this night? This Christmas morning, I should say. Let's claim some stuff from the mine, because that's always fun and entertaining. Alright. And then let's see. Let's see if we can get this. We need one more of these specific types of thing here. So we're just gonna do it one at a time. Minimize this, and then see if that plays out the way we want it to. Who knows? Meanwhile, let's come over here and click on this, and then click on this, and then this is a disastrous thing right here. This is just a mess. Whenever I tried to do it, if I could get Aona up to snuff, then we might be talking. But as it is, she's like level 30 something. It is insufficient, I believe, to the task. I haven't tried her, but I feel like level 35 is a little bit low to be asking anything of her, if that makes sense. We can go try to upgrade her. We can go gain XP, go this way, and see what we have here. Like, we're on stage 7 apparently. I don't know what we've previously been doing here. We need some points to be able to do this, that's for sure. And it's not quite there still. Need another stamina potion. Alright, try this again. Right? No. Did I fail to use? I probably did. Alright, let's click the button here. And is there anything I don't want to change about this setup. I don't really think so. I think it's about how I want it to be. So um, let's just go ahead and start throwing people out there. I have a thought that perhaps I try to block them into the starting area. I don't know. I may not be able to yet. I'd like to be able to. It would be nice. I don't think that I probably can, but let's see if I can. Just for fun. Why not? They can DPS fast enough, and then we can block them in that. Can't quite do it, so it appears. It's not that far off though. Got some leaking around the edges here. That's no good. Putting him over here. Maybe we can prevent a little bit of that. Maybe not. I think we need Baron out there, probably. Can't have him yet, though, so let's throw this one here. It's rough. He's, slowing us down here. Well, that was, error for sure. I ought probably to have put Baron out instead of putting Brienne out to blockade that area there. That was a fun try anyway. Alright, we ended up getting an overflow of 1,932 XP. And then we got 21,520 XP potions, 750 coins, one green guy, one gray guy, and an event bonus token. So that's cool. Let's see, was that enough to actually level up her at all? A little bit. She was at 35, now she's at 37. I mean, I'll take it. It's not really a game changer, but it's not too bad for one little zone there. I mean, sure. Speaking of, let's go look at that. I don't know if I just need to I guess I just need to unlock something probably in the raid, in the campaign, in order to get more. Not really sure. It doesn't look like it's too much difference between this one and the next one. A little bit, you know, well, okay, so twice as much. But it's still small numbers, relatively speaking. Alright, is there anything else that I ought to do right now? We could upgrade our skills. I think I won't yet, though. Oh, I don't have an artifact equipped. Let's figure that out. Something there. Increases damage dealt by 5%. Eliminating an enemy grants an extra damage increase of 5%, lasting for 5 seconds. Well, that seems absolutely wonderful for an AoE character, so I like it. Let's call it good then. The only other question is this here, which is currently in the lead. Not feeling particularly safe, even though it's only 44 minutes. I feel like he could come jump in anytime and smite me a bit. So what if we do some auto fights? I wonder if we could do like just 5 of them. I would feel more comfortable, perhaps. Maybe. Let's start this. And we need 91 stamina. So we could do one of these. And then we need 30 more, so let's do 3 of these. And then start that. Seems like a fine plan. Alright. Coolio. We have a few more here to claim. We got 200 gold and 300 hero XP potions. And actually, we're at level 9 of 10 on the mine. That's cool. Not bad. Let's see how the harbor's going. I know that I can't send it out again right now. But it's on level 8 of 9, so we're actually almost finished upgrading the harbor and upgrading the mine. And that implies that probably also upgrading the trading hall and the camp. Trading hall's at level 5 out of 6. And the camp over here is at level 9. So, I will have to clear campaign stage in 8-14, but it's not all that imperative that I jump on it because, as you can see, I still need to obtain 300,000 gold in the mine. I've obtained 46,000 out of that 300,000, so we're not exactly flying along in that direction at the moment. Cross keystone thing. Let's see. We have the Azores Master Smithy, which I'm not going to do right now, and the other thing is this trial keystone. Let's have a look at this. Recommended BP is less important, but blocking surprise courier incurs a penalty. Blocking avalanche crusher grants a chest, and blocking cross charger 2 times grants a chest. Alright. So, surprise courier. We don't remember what he looks like, but maybe we'll figure it out, right? Insert this key. And challenge. Should not be doing this at this time of the day, but that's okay. Now the key here to this is to get a bunch of people who don't cost very much, and they're melee people. So what's this here? We want to not block the surprise courier, and we want to double block green hat guy. Alright, I think so. I think we want to double block green hat, top hat guy, double block red hat guy, don't block. Alright, now we want to get the cost as low as possible. It's very weird. Alright. So it looks very strange. Like I've got people checked here, but I ought not to. So how's about we come here and we just select these guys, and then we'll do it by the cost. Yes, all is well. And then we can get these 8 and 9 guys here and cycle through them, and maybe things will be a little bit easier than the last time. Alright, so let's start this. Again, we do not block red hat, we double block green top hat. Okay, he's got a red and green hat. I think he's good to go. Red hat we let go. he's got a red hat. We don't want him. But we do want the dude after him. So we wait for a second, and then we go. We need two guys here, and then one guy here. Red hat, we don't block.
Stage clear.
No, the red hat, but yes to green hat. Twice for the top one. Having a little trouble with the concentrating here. It's more brain than I have at the moment. My, as I've mentioned many times, I'm not particularly visual, so telling the difference between the red hats and the green hats, and I can't even imagine for colorblind people how bad this would be. Trying to differentiate these little goblins. It's very difficult. Wow. Me. I'm not even colorblind. Ah, I didn't grab it. I tried. Failed. Misclicks are bad. Don't want to block him. We do want to block him. And he almost caught me up there with that guy. And it's difficult sometimes to pick up the right person that you're going for.
Congratulations!
So another trick they have is they say congratulations as if you're done. In fact, it's just the next wait. There too. Now, this is a sneaky little thing here. using one on the tail of the other was just absolutely rude. Alright, did okay. Missed one. Shame. It's a shame. But let's claim it. Sure. Go for it. Alright, so we got 3 of the purple chests and 73 of the blue chests for that. 81,000 gold, 230 legendary skill dust, 294 luminite, and 230 mythical. Let's complete that. And also our background fight included as well, giving us 14,500 gold coins, 11,470 XP potions, 4 different legendary gears, 67 lost legacy trophies, 67 brave conquest points, and 1 purple gear, plus 5 candy canes. Nice. Seems fine and well. Nothing there that seems to warrant my attention. To quests, and the 500 stamina spent for 3 stamina potion samples. Come back out of there, and we have crossbow jamboree. We got the crossbow shop, giving us 1 5-star psychic power. Those are very nice. I do appreciate that. We're up to 856 with the candy canes at the moment. Very nice. We have the Morning's excavation over here, which I can claim some rewards for this, spending 1,500 stamina during the event. Got 10 pickaxes for that. Now, the pickaxes are for randomly checking around and seeing if we can see anything fancy to unveil. We found something. And for that, we get 10,000 gold. Now, as to finding anything else, we'll see how it goes. It's not beautiful. Getting somewhat discouraging. Okay, so we've got 4 other things to get, and none of them are in tremendously lovely places. Oh, here we are. Here's something. Got another staff for 10,000 gold. Now we've got a couple of small things here. All in the places I'm not clicking, apparently. Well, it's a whole problem. Alright, 10 diamonds for that one. We have a small circle somewhere, and something that looks like it has to take a couple of slots. Maybe it doesn't. Ah, it does. Alright. Alright, now it feels like we don't have much over here, so let's try this direction for our next piece. And for our next piece, let's try randomly searching on the lower left side. There we go. Finally. Got it. Alright, we got 5 ancient summoning crystal shards and 200 mithril for that. Not bad. Pretty good. I like it. Now, we're on floor 5, and we have something here. It is it's I say, but it's actually 1,000 hero XP potions. Nice. Alright, 10,000 gold there. Now we have something small somewhere, and we have 2 more large things. That was 10,000 gold for that. Let's see. Where is large thing number 4. Alright, right there. Almost there. So close. Yeah, so far. Alright, go to Brave Conquest, where we have another thing playing. There's a huge stamina potion that's for looting gear pieces and meteorites from gear raid and artifact material raids. Crossfall Star 1, we completed floor 4 of Mortius excavation, so we get 100 candy canes for that. There are some other things. We need to participate in the arena 20 times for this. Claim guild boss rewards 5 times. Alright, I guess that's going to be it for what's needed here, which is cool. Moving right along on that. Interesting that it's okay, so it's on floor 5 of Mortius excavation. So then we'll get another 100 candy canes. Candy clones, my goodness, for that. Let's quickly do a zombie invasion because we want those auto battles that we get, the auto fights. And I think I'm gonna choose the thing on the left. That's what we're gonna do. Whatever it is, we're just gonna choose it. And you know, not have any more thoughts about it. So we're just gonna go left to right from everything. No matter what happens, that's the game plan. Ignoring everything. It's gonna be great. Let's see if we can make level 4. Maybe level 15. Should be momentarily entertaining. And we'll get all of the potions that we can, again, going from left to right. If we get to a point where we get to get potions, who knows? We'll see. We have some interesting things going on here. We've got a physical fire. It's a blazing plume. Looks like spring of sticks and chain lightning over there. We're gonna add some burning to that, it seems. Probably just a variety of... Oh, that's not spring of sticks. That's actually the tornadoes, of course. That explains why there's tornadoes running around. Looks like Blazing Plume is it Blazing Plume or Fire? It's Blazing Plume. Blazing Plume is... It's leading the pack at the moment as far as levels go. I wonder how it looks over here. Yeah, Blazing Plume is a blazing trail there. Scattershot is following that up, interestingly. And then followed by Lightning Chain and Tornado for damage. I think this is a neat thing, this zombie invasion. I like it. And when I have time more, I enjoy trying to do decently at it. But at the same time, when I don't have time for it, then I just want to do it so I can get the reward of the day. So, I mean, it is what it is. Already beating on my walls, so it's looking about as well as I expected it to. I had been wondering if we would make it to level 15, and we're currently at level 12, so it's coming into question. It just kind of depends. I mean, if something crazy happens in one of these next choices, you can put that very much in air quotes, then, you know, I could live a little bit longer, might make it to 20, you know, if so, but it kind of depends on how it goes. It's not looking great out there. don't know. Wave for me, that is. Not level. Level was perhaps the wrong word. What a crowd, huh? Almost to the end. The end is nigh. So we made it to wave 18, shockingly. I didn't really expect to get that far. So, what is this here? Okay, Scattershot ended up pulling into the lead for DPS, followed by Blazing Plume, Tornado, and then Lightning Chain. In my experience, Lightning Chain is more utility than it is damage, so that's not too surprising. Okay, let's close that, come over here and grab these various rewards. So we got 10 auto fight chances for doing the daily zombie invasion. Challenge 3 times during the event. Sure, let's take that huge stamina potion for that. And eliminate 64 waged monsters during the event. And claim that for 50 diamonds. Very nice. I like it. It's good times. Good times had but all. Okay, so I suppose I'll claim this mine goodies over here, which we have 750 gold, 2 stamina, 400 hero XP potions, and 2 insignia of melee attack 1s over there in the mine, awaiting us. Alright, otherwise, I think well, you know what, let's do, still have a few minutes. We can come do the auto fight thing on here, on this fraction trial. I think, yes, we haven't done that yet, I think, today. So, sure, let's give that a go. Just start that in the background and let it go. I don't think we can get any further in this. I cannot recall what we just did last time, but I think it was abysmal. Yes, that's right, because it has to be split into 2 things, and I don't have any way to stop them. I have no melee taps. I just have 1 total melee type, and there's not a good bottleneck to stick 1 guy, so it's just, it is what it is. We can't do it. It's too bad, but the way the cookie crumbles, right? May as well get the attack in that we can do, though, so that we can get those points for next time, right? Seems good. Also, while I'm thinking of it, I should come over here and do a free refresh on him. No good deals there. Try again. No, not impressed. Try it again. And no, nothing exciting. All dull and boring and no fun, Nick, you know? So, cool. Anything else? I think not, but that's alright because we have things here. What is all this? Eliminate 2,000 monsters? Sure, let's thing that. 3 stamina potion samples. Seems legit. Out of here. Storyline, we got something here in the sub-story. Shrine promotion. Use auto fight to clear stage 4 or above in basic trial, faction trial 3 times. Sure. Small stamina potion for that. That's cool. Okay. Hop on out of there. And then what? We have this complete over here, which gave us 516 XP potions and 11 shelter insignia 2s. Which for me, in that case, we could hop back into here and see if there's anything. There's nothing to do with that I can see. Close, but no cigar. Oh, look at that. We can do something here. No idea exactly what. How many things do we need? Ooh, we need a good number of them, I'm afraid. We cannot do enough, so there's not any sense in doing any of those. Let's check all of these guys. Yep, no, it's pretty straightforwardly true that we cannot do it. So, excellent. Events. We've got something to claim over here. It's Crossbow Jamboree. Go to Crossbow Shop, and it is a gear recasting hammer, one of those, and 600,000 gold. Nice. We're moving right along in this candy cane gathering quest line. We need to get over here to 1600 so that we can get this unpolished legendary soulstone and get to awaken somebody. That'll be fun. Good time. Alright. I think that covers that. I can't do this in World Codex. I've tried it. And it's just absolutely not possible for me with what I have. Unfortunately, I just can't do it. It's a shame. Alright, well, I think that about does that. I'm going to go ahead and get this last little bit of stuff from the mine. 150 gold, 50 XP potions, and 2 stamina. Alright, I am going to take off. Hopefully everyone is already having a Merry Christmas wherever you're at. And will continue to do so throughout the day. It was a pleasure streaming with you all. And always enjoy chatting with you guys. And Cody, by the way, thank you for the codes. There are a couple of promo codes. I will stop for just a second to tell you guys what those are. Over here we have Fasty Frost Lantern and Susie Plays Snow Gifts. Those are the 2 promo codes. I'm gonna tap them into the chat. So we've got Fasty Frost Lantern. Only the first letter is capitalized, and this gives you some gems, by the way, some diamonds. And Susie Plays Snow Gifts. All right. So be sure to claim those as soon as you get a chance to, and you'll get some diamonds for free. It'll be sent to your in-game with. So, thank you again, Cody, for that. Now, I am going to take off, and if you're not following me yet, be sure to follow me so that you can see next time I go live. Hopefully, I will see you then. Bye for now.